Man, hey DJ, turn this bullshit off and put my motherfucking shit on. I don't fucking get it. Take this bullshit off and play my motherfucking shit.
It's just this feeling that you give me way deep down inside. When everything's going wrong, you let me know that it's gonna be alright. It'll be alright if I take my time. If I take my time, but I'm just kinda curious, boy. Are you worth my time? I'm just kinda curious, boy. Are you worth my time?
My top 10 records to play to rock a party. That's a tricky one because all parties are not the same, and you can't really get the same reaction from audiences where they're different. But I'll answer it like this. If I'm doing a DJ showcase for some DJs and producers, then in there to get an impact, it's like I want to hear the big beat. You know what I'm saying, by Billy Squire. I want to hear that. That's like my joint. But let's talk about an old school party. If it's an old school party, it's not like my favorite, but it's a dope song. But before I let go at an old school party, everybody want to hear that.
Number 1 is Bad Girl by Usher. Number 2 is Benjamin's by Puff. Anything from Mary J. Blige, the ladies love that. They in their seats, they coming to the dance floor. Anything from Mary. My next one is Crush on You by Lil' Kim. My next one is Get Money by Junior Mafia. Like, it's mandatory. If you're a DJ, you gotta play that second verse. Don't cut it off. You playing yourself if you cut it off after the first verse.
Yeah.
The next one is I Just Wanna Love You by Jay-Z. And my most recent all-time favorite in the club is Dreams and Nightmares by me.
My top 10, I don't know if I would say it's my top because it's going to be off the head. But the classic songs always rock parties. And I'm going to shoot off some classics. Terror Fabulous, Action. Half Pint, Greetings, Supercat, Pressure. Damn near all the Buju Bantams, Dance Hall, like Big It Up, stuff like that. Those always rock. Bogle, Shaba, Ting-a-ling. Shaba got a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Need a Lot, Poom Poom. Shaba got a lot of them. Classics always rock though. You know what I'm saying?
It's like 7.
That's 7. I said Sean Paul. Sean Paul, I'm Still in Love. That rock. Dawn Penn, No, No, No.
And he say the words. Watch me now. There's something. That's the shit right there. You know what I mean? But it's sad that, you know, the people who say that they're part of hip hop today, they don't know nothing about that. So it's kind of hard to answer that. It's like, okay, if I'm doing a party, you know, like when I'm in Princeton and I do a spot up there, it's totally different. Like I could play Walk This Way by Aerosmith and then come off of that with, you know, the joint Walk This Way by Run DMC, and they go crazy. But you do that same thing in a room full of black folk, and they like, nah, I don't, like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
My Inspired Sounds family. My Inspired Sounds family, which I'm Inspired Sounds. So that would be Craig and them, DJ Flip, Dollar Bill, and DJ Bass. And people's people that I deal with, like my Philly fam, TJ Ty and Cutlass from Nicetown. But maybe more people that people would know would be Doo-Wop, that's my brother. Doo-Wop, Q-Bert, Primo, and I'm sure some love to Trenton.
Making production for Suicide Posse, how that come about, and what years, and you know.
1991, 92, linked up with the Suicide Posse. Shout out to all of them. And they wanted me to come and be the DJ. I never produced anything for Suicide Posse. I just came in on some DJing shit. Like Bobby Jones had the studio down on Hanover. We all used to go down there and come up with the ideas and everything. Diamond Uzi was one of the producers. PA was like the main vocalist, creative. Raheem, and everybody else. And then even from that, then we had the offshoot of the Ammunition Posse with Big Just from Fountain Avenue, and then Raheem younger brothers and them, they had the 12 Jews that was gonna stem from that. So it was a whole movement. I wasn't headstrong into that shit because I was on the streets. You know, people can try and come up with their own interpretations to whatever they feel happened and all that, but I was into the streets. I didn't care about that shit. I just knew I was good at it, but the money in the streets had me hooked. But I gave that my all. It was dope, and when I saw the thing that was happening, you talking about at a time when Tony D was doing what he was doing out here, and when people don't want to be honest and say the real truth, Tony D was robbing the shit out of niggas out here. You know, he was a dope producer and all that. Respected him for everything that he did. But when it came down to coming in the hood and getting brothers and taking them and putting them in situations, he ain't have nobody best interest at hand. It was about him getting his at the end of the day. And his lawyer was his cousin. So their business was the main priority, and they was using niggas in the hood. And that's the way that shit went. And when I saw it getting ready to happen to Suicide, they sent us to the studio for us to try to cut a song with hopes and promises of this and that. And that was the point where I was like, nah, I gotta go. And differences that happened, nothing big, just differences that happened. Like, again, shout out to PA. We did that shit. We made some noise out here, but I think that we all made mistakes because we didn't know the business and nobody's shit was protected. And it just go. We got some historic music out here, and the shit will probably live on longer than us. But anybody out here doing that now, if you don't make sure your business is right, you'll be having some stories like this going on too, or be on some unsung shit because everybody on Unsung fucked up because they didn't handle their business. That's all it is.
Now, he said after you say all that, just blame it on the DJ.
Huh?
He said at the end of that, say blame it on the DJ before she...
No, I'm gonna do it over.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah, from the top.
In the reggae room at Kilimanjaro's, and I think Gus and Juice might have been downstairs in the main club. I was up in the reggae room. It's like 10 girls up there. It's just me and them. And they was going wow, you know what I'm saying? And big up Bobby Connors, because Bobby Connors was playing. And I was just leaning up against the mirror, and this girl was dancing on me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this is gonna be my new shit. I'm gonna play dancehall at the parties, and that's gonna be my lane. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, I'm not stepping on Gus toes with the house music. I'm not stepping on Juice toes with the hip hop and R&B. But he played a little reggae too. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't his main thing. So that's how I switched lanes and just was focusing on dancehall and reggae hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Blame it on the DJ, me. DJ E, Mr. Influential. EA2 Films coming soon. Blame it on the DJ.
Wagwan, I am Selector Bomb Bomb, the original reggae hip hop mixtape DJ, and you're checking out EA2 Films. Blame it on the DJ.
DJ Father Ramsey on the check-in with EA2 Films on Blame It on the DJ. Let's go.